Rockers and Mercuryans, this Bhad Bhabie Alabama Barker drama is so just over the moon, outrageous at this point. First of all, I'm on Bhad Bhabie, so I don't know how you can't be when you have bars like that and you eat someone the way that she ate Alabama, completely just devoured her. And 3 different diss tracks. Now, the first diss track from Bhad Bhabie, I wasn't that sure about. I was kind of feeling like, okay, it was decent, but it wasn't like, it was just okay. And then we had, and that was the one that's called Overcooked, the Overcooked one. And then we had Alabama Barker bite back with Bhad Bhabie, no, Cry Baby, that's what it was, which is a play on Bhad Bhabie's name. That song was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like a lot of people were involved in that. A lot of writers, a lot of producers, they all came for Bhad Bhabie, which is interesting because a lot of people had a lot to say when Bhad Bhabie came back with Miss Whitman, and so I feel like a lot of people were just like siding with Alabama when she put out her Crybaby, as if she wasn't starting that drama, starting that fight, and hadn't slept with Bhad Bhabie's man. That's like outrageous. That's breaking the girl code. Forget the guy. I don't even think this is about the guy as much. I know people are saying like, oh, they're all fighting for this deadbeat dad guy, whatever, baby daddy, whatever. I don't even think it's about him. It's like girl code. You don't break that kind of girl code, especially if you guys were friends at one point. I don't think they ever were really friends. I think they always like had a side eye for each other. I think Alabama definitely had some jealousy of Bhad Bhabie. It really shows with the way that this all played out. But I just look at the situation and I'm like, Alabama, you really barked up the wrong tree. You barkered up the wrong tree. Like, it was outrageous because when Miss Whitman came out, the play on words, the what do you call it, the impersonator of Travis Barker in the video, the body was T. I know the face was looking a little bit, worked on for Bhad Bhabie. She still looked good. It kind of shocked me at first. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while, but she still looked good. We can't lie. She still looked good. Body was T, that's for sure. Body was definitely T for Bhad Bhabie. And then Alabama wants to turn her comments off and stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, that's some weak move right there. That's such a weak move. Like, how are you gonna come after somebody baby daddy? Say you didn't know them. Say you didn't know that was the baby daddy, but yet you following Bhad Bhabie everywhere. You know her every move. You want to beat her so bad. You're saying that you're like hinting towards Levon or whatever the guy's name, LB, whatever. It wasn't LV. You're hinting towards him telling you secrets about Bhad Bhabie, his baby mama. You're hinting towards that. You're doing all this stuff, but you're saying that you didn't even know that was your baby daddy. But you obviously knew. You're all booed up with him, like laid in, cuddled up in couch, all that kind of crazy. It's a mess, So then after the Miss Whitman came out and broke complete records. By the way, if you don't know what the Miss Whitman stood for, Miss Whitman stood for Alabama's name. Which, Travis Barker, you are so wrong for naming your daughter after a lady of the night. Not a lady of the night. Not Alabama Whitman from that movie that, I forgot, it's some like love movie or some movie that he like is obsessed with. And the Alabama Whitman is a, out on that corner kind of lady. She likes to put her leg out on the corner. And it's like, to name your daughter that, no matter how much you love the movie, is outrageous, first of all. So you already set her up for this whole, funeral that she had with this Miss Whitman. So in less than a day, she gets over double the amount of views that Alabama got in a whole 2 weeks. Over double. And at this point, I think she's over 14 million views on this song. Like, it's just insanity, and it's still going. I listen to that song every day because it's a good song. Like, she really like hit every mark on that. Like, she's really is a good rapper, and I've been feeling that way before this whole drama. That's why I was kind of like felt a little lackluster about the first track from Bhad Bhabie, but she really made it up in the Miss Whitman. And don't get me wrong, Overcooked was still good. It was just a little bit lazier than the second one. And I think she just wanted, I don't know if lazy is the right answer. I think she wasn't taking it that seriously at that point. It wasn't that deep to her. It was like, this be like, let me catch her in the street, which I also am like, if you guys want to, yap, like, they're trying to take it to the street. Like, Bhad Bhabie was trying to take Alabama out in the street. and Alabama was too afraid to do that, right? And so for Alabama to get all in their feelings and have her dad call Kanye and, you know, start this whole thing like, oh, you're over here gonna put your track on, you're gonna put your verse on this track and everything, and like don't do this, like we're family, whatever, trying to like do damage control, get Kanye to pull back his support for releasing the sample on the Miss Whitman track, which is just outrageous. Like to have that sample, the carnival sample, go 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 go, that's is an honorable, why did he like carnival, like that's wild. That is so wild. And so for her to do that, and for her to like, for Alabama Barker to be like, oh my god, I have called her daddy and stuff to try to get things fixed. And then after all that, after Kanye pulls back his verse, which he says was AI, that verse was not AI. Anybody who knows AI, no, they know that verse was not AI. That was his actual verse. AI is really good, but it's not that good. It's not that good to mimic at that level. And why would Bhad Bhabie throw up an AI verse? Like, that makes no sense. Like, she's standing on business, standing on the truth. So, and Kanye's been doing some wild stuff anyways on Twitter. So his reliability and his integrity has been very questionable lately, extremely questionable. So that's, I think that was a real track. I think that was definitely a real verse that he was about to put out there because he was mad. And now we see it right now in this current time. He's over here fighting Kim Kardashian over Northwest being on a Diddy song. And so like he's crashing out over that. So I think that he was about to crash out on that verse, which we heard a snippet of. I wish we could hear the whole thing, but that was whack. And then for all that to happen, for Alabama to come back and bring out her baby's, bring out Bhad Bhabie's name, Callie, saying that the only reason that Callie was born was because her dad was effing for the bag. Effing for the bag. Are you serious, Alabama? You're gonna bring up a baby's name like 3 or 4 times? Like, that's super low blow. That's so embarrassing. And just like, how dare you, Like, honestly, how dare you, Alabama? Like, what did you think was gonna happen next? So then, of course, we get OG crash out right after that, where where Alabama's like in her makeup room, whatever, and Bhad Bhabie comes behind her, throws it back on her head, and starts rapping on a table behind her, and just annihilates her again. Says she was on a Zimp. That she looked like a little Miss Piggy before then. Like, just reading her down. And she says she wants to catch her out there, and she don't want to stop until they're the same DNA, which means it's going to be a bloodbath, basically. That's what she's saying. Like, it was so outrageous. Like, and it should be done at this point. And apparently now she's wiped her whole Instagram clear, and she's put a white heart up there, which I think is supposed to be her piece or whatever. I don't know. Her TikTok is still active, but the Instagram is not there. And now people are saying that she was cheating on her new boyfriend, which her new guy is pretty handsome. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who he is. He seems like very clout chasing. I have no idea who he is. But apparently she cheated on him for this old man Future, who's with everybody. Everybody Future's been with. And now they was like saying that she was cheating with him, like just a mess, just for the streets. Basically, Bhad Bhabie was right about Alabama being a Miss Whitman, So at the end of the day, this is all Travis Barker's fault. He did not do good at parenting. Neither did Alabama's mom. Like, this is like, look what they raised. 3 to the O to the 4. Like, come on. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even right now. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this drama. I wonder what's next. I feel like it should be over. The last diss track wasn't as good as the middle diss track for Bhad Bhabie, but it was still very good. But it wasn't like at the production level of the Miss Whitman track. But they were all great. It was all like, it was fun to watch. And who would have ever thought that we have white on white drama carrying the rap community, and like actually carrying it? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm fair, the Crybaby diss track from Alabama was decent. It was decent. I'm not gonna even play on it. Like, she did a good job. Like, that track did hit, but Miss Whitman destroyed it, and just like, it's over. So I just hope that my advice, because I mean, part of me just wants more of the drama, but then also I'm tired. What are we gonna do now? Like, the man was at a strip club. He got shot in the hand, the baby daddy. Then he goes back to Bhad Bhabie's house, and then an armed intruder comes, and they have to call the police. It's all this, at this point, it's like, okay, all right, are we done yet? Like, what are we doing next? So, anyways, what do y'all want next for the drama? Let me know in the comment section below, because I don't know what else can happen. Like, I low-key kind of, I mean, I'm not for violence, but the way Alabama's been talking and bringing, when she brought the baby up, I wasn't for the violence, but when she brought the baby up and said all that stuff, like, you wouldn't be born unless your dad was effing for the bag, that's when I said, you know what? You may have to catch the fade from Bhad Bhabie, and it's going to be a nasty fight, because she's not going to win it. And she's going to have security there. She's not going to show up. First, let's be real, she's not going to show up for it. So I low-key kind of hope that Bhad Bhabie catches Alabama slacking, low-key, just because it's like, you said a lot of stuff. And I can handle the other stuff, but when you brought the baby in there, one day you gonna see little Callie, he was effing for the bag, now you hear little Callie. Like, what? What does the baby have to do with any of this? The baby can't even speak yet. The baby just started walking. Just started walking. And you're like, what? And I do think that Bhad Bhabie was right about the sonograms and that she was, you know, getting abortions. You know, I think that that's all true. I mean, why would she lie about that so many times? She stood on business on it. So, anyway, you guys, dang, the things that love will make you do. But really, it's a girl code. Like, this, don't be shady. Don't be shady. Like, oh my God, I just. But thank you. I will say one, just to end this off. Thank you so much to Alabama for bringing back Bhad Bhabie. Bhad Bhabie's over here going through it, cheating boyfriend, cheating, abusive. I want to say the real word. Boyfriend, powing her. You know, he showed video of him fighting her, all this kind of stuff. Fighting cancer. She got leukemia. She's going through it. Her mom was over here calling her friends, like calling her friends monkeys and stuff. I guess I can say that. I don't know. That's what her mom called her. She had to fight her own mama. She fighting her own mama. She fighting her boyfriend. She fighting this beyond. Like, she's going through it, and you still brought her out to the studio to make a bomb music video, the hottest diss track in a long time. So I appreciate that, Alabama. You're a mess. You're shady for doing this, for being a bad friend. But thank you for at least bringing Bhad Bhabie out again, because I love Bhad Bhabie. I've been loving her music way before this. Like, who cares about this drama? But like, she's been like Gucci flip flops, hit your bitch in the back, hit your bitch flop. Like, I can't even say the words right now. Anyway, but anyway, she's been there. There's other songs she's done too that's really fire. But I want Bhad Bhabie to just be full-time rapper. Like, people are dissing her, like, oh, she's being fake. No, as Alabama, I think Alabama's being more appropriating or whatever, or being like fake accent than Bhad Bhabie is. Because I really think that Bhad Bhabie is that. Like, she's been that for her whole life. She's been that girl. So, anyway, that's all I gotta say on that. I gotta go. Rock on, Mercuryans. Bhad Bhabie, stay in the studio. Just stay in the studio. Like, I don't want you, forget the fighting. In fact, I don't want you to catch no case and be in prison. Just stay in the studio. We need you in the studio, because the rap game is sad. And I'll say this: Bhad Bhabie is better than Cardi B. Bhad Bhabie is better than Lotto. Bhad Bhabie is better than who else? Ice Spice. She's better than a lot of people. So we need to keep her in the industry. All right, rock on, Mercuryans. Bye.